Hey everybody, Graham here. I'm having a really difficult time making this video today. I've made several attempts at recording it, and I guess the thing is that I don't have a really definitive conclusion for what I'm trying to say. It's more of something that I'm sort of a little bit confused and lost about rather than something that I can tie together in a neat point. So I'm sorry if this video seems a little bit nebulous in terms of the overall point, but it's just something that that's been on my mind that I want to get off, and I just kind of want to talk through it. So I have watched over the past few days some bits and pieces of the Darrell Brooks trial. I saw a little bit of the testimony, and I saw the closing arguments and the reading of the verdict. The way I tend to deal with disturbing information is through humor. And I think that's true for a lot of people in my generation. I don't know if it's a generational thing or not. I know that a lot of the YouTubers who are younger than me, who cover disturbing stuff, seem to be less humorous about it, but I don't know if that's just the way they handle it or the way that they make videos about it. But for me, when I hear something that's disturbing, my impulse is to find something funny about it. And there's a lot that's funny about Darrell Brooks. He is a very, very stupid man who thinks he's a very, very smart man, and people like that tend to behave in ways that can be very, very funny. And his performance in the courtroom displayed a level of self-awareness that was so low that ordinarily is something that I would find funny. I find people who don't grasp how inappropriately they're acting to be kind of funny. So in my emotional center, I'm feeling the need for humor to deal with this. But because of what the guy did, I can't find it funny. When you think about the people whose lives he destroyed, his antics in the courtroom do not land as funny. They land as infuriating. And I don't like to get angry about stuff like this, because my theory is that I don't want to give someone like Darrell Brooks the power to make me feel bad. But I found his behavior despicable and not funny. Maybe in time we'll be able to find it funny. I don't know. But I want to mock this guy. I want to do impressions of him. I want to take some of the stuff he said and turn it into actual jokes. I want to meme on him, but I can't. It's not funny. As the verdicts were being read, someone in the courtroom yelled, "I hope you rot in hell," or something along those lines. Now, to her credit, the judge threw the guy out immediately. The justice system is supposed to be relatively dispassionate, at least procedurally. I mean, at sentencing, there are family members of the victims who are going to testify, and that's not going to be dispassionate. But the execution of the trial is supposed to be dispassionate. And so you can't have people yelling stuff like that during a procedural part of the trial, such as the reading of the verdict. But I think everybody in the room, and even the judge, probably sympathized with this guy, but she had to throw him out. And she was right to do it. But I think he probably spoke for pretty much everybody in that courtroom. I got the feeling, watching his closing statement, and in particular the parts where he talked about how hard the past year had been for him, I really got the vibe that if it hadn't been for basic human decency And the fact that they were all standing in a courtroom, that the people there would have just swarmed this guy and done something positively medieval to him. And I wouldn't have blamed him a bit. Anyway, that's where I am. Like I said, I don't really have a neat conclusion to wrap all this stuff up with. It's something that's very sort of loose-ended inside of me. So I hope you'll forgive me for that. It's just, I just kind of wanted to talk through this, and I guess you guys get to be my therapist today. So thanks for that. Anyway, now that I've gotten that out of my system, hopefully my day will be better. I hope your day is great. If you want to stay in a good mood, don't watch any Darrell Brooks clips. If you must watch Darrell Brooks clips, watch someone like Emily Baker, or, you know, one of the funnier people who comment on this stuff, because it will help. There was one point in Emily's stream where she put on a voice changer which made her sound like she'd been huffing helium, and went on a rant about this guy, and that actually made me laugh, because what she was saying was not funny at all, but the voice changer made it hilarious. And it was one of the few moments where I felt a little more comfortable than I had the rest of the time. So, anyway, I digress, as I usually do. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for being here. Graham out. Bye.